Okay. It's good. I'm live streaming, but so far nobody's here. Hey, Snow. Well, thank you. Late start today. My mistake. Rough night. Hello, everybody. So here's the scoop. We beat the Draconic Tree Sentinel to get into the capital city, but we still haven't found our second Great Rune. So I can show you real quick, actually. We haven't found our... I was going to do a short day today because I have the show tonight, and I thought that I'd be a better version of me. But without 2 Great Runes, this door is locked. So my plan is to check out the Everjail back here. We did this area, but we kind of didn't do this. We did this dungeon. I call them castles, but everyone calls them dungeons. We did carry a manor, something that sounds very hard to do, carrying manors. But we didn't do the Everjail, so we're going to do that, and then probably the Starfell Crater area here that we just made by killing Radon. So that's what's up. First time stream watcher. Well, welcome to the show, FR. Unemployed gang reporting for duty. Any update on Jackie? Yes. I think I might mention on PKA because a lot of people don't catch these streams. But here is Jackie's situation for those who don't know, and here's the current status update. You might gauge due to it's okay. So anyway, Colin's right here. I don't want to say everything, but she's good. If you stick around, we'll talk about it longer. But she's okay. There was a cancer scare. Whoa. Okay, I'll take some new pants. Oh, shucks, I forgot we're running around dressed like a juvenile school kid. This is Renala? How she has all those orphans? We're dressed like a young child. I think we're minutes away from Dr. Disrespect sliding into our DMs. Dr. Kid Inspect. I thought Dr. Kid Inspect was a dope insult. The rest of the PKA crew didn't hit it back. They acted like it was stupid. Alright. I don't know what to expect here. Yeah, I saw that. 2 bosses. Let's see what we get. A Godric and an Aiden? I don't know who to focus on. Maybe this guy's the squishier one? Maybe I'm the squishier one. Yeah. Alright. So my plan is to get the little guy. Nice. So I can 1v1, which feels comparatively easy. Chargy. Hit. Traded. We don't do trades here, but we're going to win. Gigi? Can I help you? Thank you. Thank you.
What's up, Mom?
What?
My phone number and
Nope.
Ha ha ha. Thank you for the 20 pounds. Pounds, yes. I don't know my units that well, but I appreciate that. Nice. Sandwich buff. We hardly need it, though. Aren't we doing good? Doing well. We're not doing good. Doing good would imply that we're, like, making the world a better place. We are doing well. Which implies the thing we're trying to do is going okay. I'm going to get some pounds in. The celebration has already begun. Of course. Looking for loot in this area before we go. Medicinal chili. Are these guys guarding anything? I don't see any loot. Hello from Scotland. This guy's gonna chase us all over the world. He's gonna get what he's looking for. Oh, that was easier than I expected. This weapon is very strong. Slow but strong. Okay, here's a dude. It's the kind of thing we're looking for right here. Ouch. Rude. Double rude. Alright. Uh-huh. Not sure which one of these guys is the bigger threat. Are we gonna die? Any guest on tonight's PKA? I don't know. I will check into that usually a few hours before the show, do some research on them if necessary. Have I seen Severance? I've been getting a lot of messages about it. Apparently it's the hot thing right now. I think Kyle said it was the #1 stream thing on its platform. Is it Apple? And my answer is I watched part of season 1. Oh, heck. And we didn't get through it all. We found it to be really slow moving and kind of one note. And it was like they had a very... Okay, they had a super compelling idea. The idea that, like, the work you and the outside of work you could be totally different people. That was totally fascinating. And we want that. That thing's huge, actually. That's one of the best talismans in the game. Do the other people have a shiny that they're protecting? But it moved too slowly, Severance. They had too small of an idea for... It was a good idea for a movie, not for a 10-hour TV show. And I don't know where Season 2 is going. But I kept waiting for Season 1 to go somewhere. And eventually, it was just like, man, we are dreading putting this on our screen. And we look... It's like we're sitting at the DMV or something. You know, it's thankful when the show expires. And for that reason, we were like, it's enough. No more. Okay, I'm not finding any more loot around here. I thought there were more bodies to find, but I'm not seeing it. Who is chasing me? Are you alone? Because you're irritating. I didn't get the charge. Alright. Oh, we're out of mana. And now he's leaving. Okay. Playing Elden Ring without a controller is crazy work. Yeah, I think most people play it with a controller. There are a few very good players who play with mouse and keyboard, so it's possible. It's just uncommon. I haven't touched my lunch. Heckity heck. I don't know. This is where I stop looking. That's enough. Chili for lunch. So it's pretty normal. It's not the pretzel bun. We must be out of those, but it's a toasted bun, ham, lettuce, tomato, turkey, and mustard. KD's getting traded? Are you sure? Because I didn't see that. Where's he going? What's he doing? I heard people are getting like aggressive offers or calls, something like that. But yeah, I've tried Jersey Mike's, but it's been so long. I don't really have an informed opinion. Jimmy Butler going to Golden State. I'm never high on those old guys. Like, how did he do last year in the playoffs? Oh, nothing. He was broken. I know Jimmy always comes up big in the playoffs until he's hurt. We'll see how this year goes. Wait. My office guy just went through the NBA all-time scoring per game and tried to guess who was white. I wonder who the all-time scoring white guy is. Like, part of me wants to say Larry Bird, but I know he got hurt. So, I don't know that he has legendary scoring numbers, because that's really a longevity thing. Well, longevity combined with talent. Even probably the guy most considered the best right now is a white guy. For Denver, Jokic. But he's not really a scoring specialist. He just makes the team win. Luka's number 1 in points per game for white guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's number 3 for people points per game. I just saw that stat recently, but it could be wrong. I don't know if they twisted it and made it like number 3 points per game, first 5 years, or some sort of qualifier. Nothing. Legendary shiny. Could it be the great rune we're looking for? No. Dirk is all-time point. I should have thought of him. Yes. But what's Dirk all-time? What is he not? I wonder what he is in just overall. Like, top 20, maybe? It's afternoon. You think Cuban's playing under the table? Lately, this area has been so hard, I keep dying. I mean, the jump is one of the reasons I die. It's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the mobs coming up. Heck. This is probably one of my top 5 top 10 most frustrating runbacks because I die here a lot to gravity, and to like get back to where you were is always harder than I think it should be. Why isn't there a Stake of America in the bottom of this hole? Why do I have to start there? Just press jump. So it's not that simple, but I will show you. I know you're joking, but I can't help but demonstrate anyway. So when the character starts to run, even if I hold sprint right away, he doesn't go straight into a sprint. There's a few slow steps. Oops, there was a rock there. See how he's sprinting now? But when I first start, it takes a couple steps before he goes from his walk to his sprint. So what you do is you jump and start sprinting in the air, and then he lands and sprints. Oops. Like that. I don't know if I messed that up or if I did it right but jumped too early, but that's how you jump well in Elden Ring. You think this is... No. I think the Chaos Fire ending jump puzzle is harder than this. Although, one of the challenges with that is knowing which way to go. My wife found us a guide to, like the easiest way to go down. And once we followed the guide, which wasn't the same set of jumps we were making intuitively, it got a lot easier. I would need the guide to do it again, but it was like, what? You don't do that super hard jump followed by that even harder jump followed by a moderately hard jump? You just like back jump onto here, and after that, I just didn't see... Alright, thank goodness. I didn't see the better route on my own, and I think maybe that's pretty common. I tried to do my first playthrough without a guide, and I didn't even know it was down there, and it took like 8 hours to get through it. I believe you. Well, I mean, obviously, I don't typically default to your lying. But, like, that makes sense to me, I should say. It helped me a lot that by the time I picked up this game, there were already guides and materials and stuff like that out there. And for me, it made the game much better. I can just think about... It takes a special pioneer to, like, jump in this game with no guides and figure it out themselves. I am thankful that I benefited from those people's advice. Alright, here's another reason I die. There's a shiny up here. Okay, can we lure them over here? I'm a little stuck. How do you get up? Stuck in that corner. They trapped me. So that's not a makeable jump. I guess I needed to hit that little platform. Oh, I needed to start from back there. Okay. What weapon do I find the most fun? Most fun. Oh, this run back hurts my heart. Claws of Night. Claws of Night might be the most fun weapon. They're in the DLC. They're just claws that go on your hands and fingers. And the chargy on it shoots them. So they're not only are they really great as a shred them to pieces up close chest to chest weapon, but they also shoot like 8 or 10 feet. And they proc bleeds. And it's just satisfying to like shred them up like your Wolverine and then see like the bleed get procced and their health bar to go down by almost an inch. Like, Claws of Night are a lot of fun for me. Is it true I'm the girthiest on Painkiller already? No, that's Taylor. Will I try the Dead Souls series? Actually, I think Sekiro, it might be pronounced, is the one that sort of has my attention as the most interesting. No, don't knock me off. It's hard to get up there. Fucking... Honestly, the map position's as hard as the damage. Have no fear, guys. We got the Smithing Stone 5. Everything's okay. God damn it. It was garbage. Sometimes that's an epic or a legendary. Sekiro is more fast-paced. I'm okay with that. What's up, Larry? Oh, wrong way. I don't know why I hit it back on game suggestions. I already regret it. Derp, derp. Ooh, you guys are doing a rust wipe? In 52 minutes? You should be sleeping for the 27-hour session you have coming up in front of you. Casuals. Why, guy, we are well. Everything is okay. Coffee buff, yeah. I think our runes are not going to be where we died. If they were, I think I'd make a run at them. But I expect my runes to be up higher. I want to just leave them behind. I know it's like a quarter of a level. But man... Ugh, my gosh. Oh, let me out of here. I regret to inform you your son is dead because he's stupid. Well, now we know the runes are empty, and we can leave them behind. Had I've heard of a mecha break. I'm looking forward to it. What's a mecha break? Oh, is it another game? Are we talking about other games? I'm going to end it. I'll turn this car around right now, chat. I will stop the stream. Don't make me pull over, chat. Or dude, my mom, it's not my parents, it's just my mom who listens to PKA. Every minute of it. She's the #1 Painkiller already fan. She listens to everything. She knows too much. If she's traveling, because they're like golden years, they travel all the time. She comes back and it picks up for like lost episodes and stuff. She doesn't miss a minute of Painkiller already. PKA 49. That must have been on the subreddit or something. They had me listen to it on stream, and I couldn't believe what I was saying. Guilty as charged. I'm like, that's me? Oh, he's sitting right on the shiny, chat. I never use that axe. It's kind of slow. Do you guys want to see what it is, though? It looks cool. It doesn't work well in my hands, but I'll show you, because it's arguably neat. Rosa's axe. So, this one. So check this out. When you do its skill, 3 phantom people come around. The trouble is, it seems like it's very common for the enemy to be somewhere else by the time your friends show up and help. Thank you for the $2. Always appreciate the donations. And yeah, $2. I'm crazy. But I don't think the market for a Minecraft server is there. I could be wildly wrong. I'm open to that thought. But it just feels like opening a radio station. Like, are these things really on the upward swing? I don't think so. There's a shiny back here, protected by a banished knight. Okay. Excuse me, sir. You're being rude to your guest. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hit the block button, but I wasn't two-handing it, and I almost ended the whole thing. Did I bless him with my golden vow? Chargy. Okay. He brought friends. That's okay. We touched that side of grace, so the run back is finished. Are the bosses harder too? The characters are harder. So normally, like Banished Knight, for example, there's like 1, 2 in Stormvale. There's a couple in Castle Soul, and that's it. They're meant to be rare, like just underneath bosses. Crucible Knights, literally bosses. That's who I was just fighting. They do scale their health down a little bit, but their moveset and their armor and such are tough. And I enjoy those fights a lot. Banished Knights, Crucible Knights, it's like my favorite kind of enemy. Really tough, human-sized enemies. And this place is filled with it. So every slug that's on the ground, like a snail that you can walk past, gets replaced with something much harder. And we've doubled. Like, there's normally 1 person there. And now there's 2. Because we've doubled it. And it looks like one of them is... they're squishy. They're nothing. But both of these guys are harder than anything you'd see in this area of the map. There are no people here with ranged attacks to hit you from behind in this area of the map. It's mostly dudes with shields and skeletons and stuff. Pumpkin heads, there's only a couple of those in the whole game. And we have them like everywhere we go. So we made it much harder. Are the bosses harder? In the base game, what we've done is we've doubled the bosses and we've randomized them. So the bosses are a lot harder. I'm finding that 2 bosses simultaneously is like 4 bosses in terms of difficulty. As a matter of fact, if I can isolate the bosses and just fight twice as many but 1 at a time, that's kind of easy mode. I usually get that. But if I have to fight 2 bosses at a time, that's where I struggle. That's where you've seen me struggle even this stream. I'm not dying to a lot of single enemies. I'm dying by getting like trapped in a corner from 4 tough guys, stuff like that. Trying to get out of the tight space. Dick. I think there's a shiny in here. It's just a common shiny. It wasn't worth it, chat. I think we only did one side of... What's up, dude? Oh, I'll take that. Run. Trapped in a corner by 4 guys. Okay, okay. Rumors that I was willing have been greatly exaggerated. Dude, this guy with the horse is bugging me. Can you make it? Are you stuck? Oh, he's tough. Here we are again. Oh no. Oh no. This is what kills me. Okay, the only thing we haven't checked out is around this building to the left in the little courtyard. We built quite the fan club, though. Stand by and I'll look at chat again. I'm just locked in a little bit. Oh my god, dude. What's up, Finley? You change your hat? Looks good. How am I doing? Today's a good day? Today, you know what? It's a good day because Jackie's well. Colin's not here anymore. But the sleep wasn't great, so. But, let's dance, big guy. I'm sorry to bring it up. I tried scrubbing through the PKA episode. I think cancer was mentioned. I'm still unaware of what's happening. Oh, well, you bring it up at a good time, actually, because Colin just left. My wife had a routine mammogram, like, I don't want to get it wrong, but say 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, something like that. And they saw something, some sort of cloudy whatever. And they're like, could be cancer. You should go in for an MRI. So she does. And she goes in for the second test, and they go, we don't like this either. You need to go in for more testing. And that happened like Monday. And yesterday we got the results. Rest easy. Everything is fine. There is no cancer. Good golly. So we're happy. That was the big news. A lot of stuff. I think there's a body right here. Okay. Yeah. So she's good. It scares over. There's nothing to worry about anymore. It's just behind us, and everything's cool. I was really worried about losing her. It clouded my every moment. Oh. Look at me. Making it about me. So here's an example of a boss fight. Normally this is Mimic, who's super easy. He's a copy of you. Oh no. So we just drop our weapon, and then after he's created, add our weapon. This time, oh, I thought it was gonna. I fought Elden Beast here and Fire Giant. Who am I fighting? Melania? Oh boy. Okay. This is a problem, but it might be tolerable because Melania as a double boss is actually not that bad. She's a little more polite than most bosses. You can take the fight away. Maybe. Melania. She's making a liar out of me. But keep watching. Yellow dude's gonna rush over here. And we'll get to fight. She's rushing over here. Girl, it was supposed to be him. She has a phase 2 that's a real problem. And she chases you around with onions. I want Goldfree dead, but I'm struggling to separate them. Do we go this way? Come over here, big guy. You're at Melania right now? The real Melania? Like in the Hallig tree? That's a handful. What if I brought my dog out? I don't know that I'm going to beat her. Let's bring the dog out. He does no damage. But maybe his distraction will be helpful. Chargy? No. Okay, down, towards her. Press down on the thing. Okay. We dodged like half of it. Onion, run. Please don't come this far. How can you do that? How is it impossible to dodge the onion? Shucks. Okay. No. We didn't get the riposte. We needed the riposte. Our dog is dead. Dude. Clones? No clones. Okay. Clones. Fuck. That's okay. We didn't even know who the bosses were at the start of this, and we almost beat Goldfree and Melania simultaneously. That's not the worst. Did I get access to the Night Rain test servers? Yes. It starts the 10th, right? I think it might start the 10th, but I got the letter saying I would have access. I don't have a pen in my everyday carry kit, no. I did that briefly. I had like sort of a... It was kind of small, like not much bigger than a good-sized bullet. And I just found I didn't use the pen. I guess that's not part of my constant needs. Am I able to stream the playtest? I don't have the tech set up, like an Xbox through a splitter into a capture card. Like, I have none of that, so no. I think I liked the plan. It was kind of unintentional of calling in the dog after we kill Goldfree. Damn it. Okay. I know what you're all wondering. Who let the dogs out? Who? Dude, that is her most brutal move. The triple swing. People talk about the waterfowl dance. I think... Oh no, darn it, no riposte. No, 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 no. That happened twice. I can't get a riposte on this woman. Oh, we're fucked. The Scarlet Rot killed me. I tanked the darn waterfowl dance, and the Scarlet Rot killed me. My favorite ending? At this point, I barely care. Maybe the Madness one. It doesn't matter. I feel bad. Or you know what? Maybe the Ronnie one. I I think I like the blue more than the yellow. Maybe the standard one feels basic bitch to me, even though like it's fine. There. All right. Hoping for more luck this time. Do I have something to like protect from Scarlet Rot? Maybe? Who the heck knows? Okay, here we go again. I wish there was less of a waiting game. Nothing. We both suck at this game. Chargy? We both traded charges, okay. I feel stupid. Alright, get wrecked. We're working on your girl now. Trying to get my dog off? Focus on the dog while I hit you with a chargy, please. Perfect. You noticed all the enemies in this game have like 270-degree swings? I fucked that up. I dodged towards her twice. No, away from her twice, then towards her, and then we'll press down. And I think I flipped the first two instructions. Okay, Melania is hard. This game is famously hard. We're fighting double bosses. Everything... This is expected, chat. I swear I want to do... Oh, fuck you guys. I want to do an all Melania run or something. So by the time I'm done with it, I'll be good at her. I'll be one of them. Oh yeah, you're right. My talismans are not optimized. Stand by. Thank you for that. That's not helping me. Let's do maybe this for the Scarlet Rot. Maybe jumping, since I tend to do that a ton. Let's do jumping until we have a better idea. That stays, that stays. Is there anything better than jumping? We could wear better armor. I think I like that more. An upgrade to something that will help. Ooh, look at this. Holy shit, this is effective. We can wear these. Holy smokes. All right, that's... I like that. Thought that was going to be short. Chargy? No. Damn it, we traded charges. I hate trades. Chargy. Okay, we're okay. Good. We can get another. Your post. Good, good, good. Yes. This is how you phase one, chat. Now I'm going to try the freaking circle thing underneath there. Well, it wasn't worse. Can we punish on this? Come on, this rot thing is challenging. Fuck! All right. Okay, okay. I should have ended it on the second onion. The weapon hits hard, and that helps a lot. But it hits slow, and it requires so much like planning, and the openings have to be so open. It might be better in someone else's hands, but there we are. Melania down, 100 to go. I'm hoping if I put this on Taker's cameo. Cool, we're still light. We might wear better armor than this, actually. No, not really. Why is Woody using the Golem Halberd? I think John is pro. Asked for it. I think maybe he donated for it. And I didn't realize how good it was. Here, check this out. You can like backstep to R1, and he goes backwards and forwards like that. And I imagine the crouched R2. No, I expected crouched R2. Is crouched R1 better? That's pretty fast. Nah, it's the same as R1. Okay. Sometimes on these colossal weapons, the crouched moveset is faster than you'd guess, but I didn't really see that. Oh, it was Jay who suggested... Oh, I'm sorry. You know, in my mind, I thought it was either Jay or John is pro, but the fact that Jay was answering the question gave me unfounded confidence. You know what I was thinking of doing? We used the remembrance instead of getting Melania's katana, but I kind of think I want to use her katana, so I might cheat it in, even though that's against my normal rules. We make the rules around here, so why not? Thanks, Jay. Legendary shiny. Godfrey icon. That's for charged skills. Not one we're using right now, but it's a good one. It's one that I make use of. Sometimes. Okay, another legendary shiny. Nah. No, epic shiny. Gargoyle's Black Blade. Don't hate it. Don't know it that well, but okay. Let's get the Site of Grace, chat. We got a lot of work to do. I have no qualms with Hannah Melania footage, right? Like I guess I've watched. Do you guys know Tulak the Barbarian? He's a Minecraft. I'm sorry. He's a Elden Ring streamer, but he's also probably a YouTuber, even more so than streamer. I think that's fair to say. Anyway, I saw him cosplaying as Melania, and I was like, "This is a pretty good show. I'd be interested in watching this." So maybe I'll do it too. All right, chat. Do I think the Silk Road website creator should be pardoned? No. I think he bought his pardon. I think he donated enough money to the Trump campaign that they let him go even though he's a criminal. I know that he didn't actually do the buying and selling of CP or actual sex traffickers or hitman and assassin and but he facilitated it, and I think he facilitated it knowingly. So yeah, he should not have been pardoned. He's a bad person. But Trump is for sale, and that's why a guy who does that gets pardons. There's no other reason. I want to say there's 3 down here, and I've done 2. Maybe are there 2 down here? 1, 2. Oh, I've done 3. I'm crazy. Okay. If he was just selling drugs, you wouldn't care. It was everything else. Yeah, right? Like you said, I'm actually on the same team there. If he was just selling drugs, whatever. And if he wasn't even selling the drugs, he was just facilitating the selling of drugs, I'd ask that same question, is the phone company responsible for what I say over their lines? I argue no. In case that bell-bearing hunter comes after us, we've got this thing loaded and ready for a fight. Oh. He wants a fight, chat. Let's give it to him. He does 2 of those moves. One's punishable and one's not on that shield slam. And they look the same. He didn't have full boss health. That was easier than it should have been. So we lit that, and then there's one here. I missed one, and I can't think of which one it is. We did... Oh, the one by all the people. Okay, never mind. We'll do that last. Thus far, the shiny in this area has never been good. Not good. But the chest is the prize, chat. Lag? Did you get lag? Watch it be Hand of Melania. It won't be because that was in a remembrance that I sold. Legendary shiny. Melania's armor. You were closer than we thought. I didn't expect that to happen. Well, I hope it goes well for you. Into Poopski. Into Poopski. That sounds fun. Instead of going right to the ancestral spirit, what if we go this way? And then maybe we'll have another level by the time we fight the ancestral spirit. Just a thought. It was prophesized, indeed. My footsteps are silent in this armor. Ooh, super chat. Woody, have I tried the ancient meteoric ore sword from the DLC yet? It's definitely your favorite weapon. A little bit. I know it scales with strength. And I typically invest in dex. It looks like I don't have it right now. But I like it. Katanas are probably my favorite weapon. They don't break stances terribly well, but they get that first hit a lot. And against like weak commons, oh man, like that means everything to me. I thought I was gonna miss that. It looks like there's only one extra tough guy. So I'm about to enter in a 1v4. You guys should have brought more friends. That rolling quick hit, I don't think I'd done that before. I like that a lot. The distance on the weapon makes it feel extremely fast for a colossal. Yeah. Also, I can't get enough of this move. This, like, I think it's R1. Backstep to R1. It has that, like, Bloodhound's Fang sort of range management that I think is cool. I've seen you do it on accident for bosses. Oh, the rolling hit? Probably. There was a flawed part of me. Accident? What do you... Yeah, no, you're probably right. It probably was an accident. Why isn't my character black? I don't know. All my characters tend to look like a muscular, hairy version of my wife. That's just where we land. Took me a bunch of playthroughs to know how to get to this shiny. I think it's a Nox hammer in the base game. Nothing great, but I wanted to like 100%. There might be a shiny here. No, I'm crazy. But this one through the window is the one I was talking about. This thing. You see it, because we entered over there, and it taunts you, but you don't know how to get to it for a while. Okay. This game feels lifeless to me, like a fever dream. Glad you're enjoying it, though. Okay, okay. The questions about antidepressants were interesting. Like, I don't mean to, like, accuse you or anything, but, like, huh. They are sort of known to make everything seem... everything is centered, nothing is extreme, right? Rolling hit. Oh. I think that's the strength one. I'm abusing the rolling hit now, chat. Captain Roll Hit. It's just this game that, guys, geez. Okay. We went too far. My apologies. So I think if you talk to Ronnie, you can open the chest at the end of Murderer's Row here. Hopefully it's that easy. Let's see how far we are from a level. Ouch. Bro, you got... That may have seemed like he used 2 arrows to knock me off. But I never controlled it again. Like, I was still, like, stun locked from... Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, shit. He's knocking me... Okay, chat. We need to engage in a little genocide. Come on, Fido. Let's start with this guy with the bow. Okay, chat, they killed our dog. We're about to go John Wick on this place. You're next. Okay, I won't deny that turning the sword into magic is a nice way to start the fight. Wow, okay. But it's not how the fight starts, it's how it ends. Tell him, chat. Can my next character be named Melania Trump? Is it true? I heard Putin was sharing naked pictures of Melania. And I'm like, does that... Everyone has naked pictures of her. Melania? I'm talking about the first lady. Right? She was a nude model. Putin for Cool Guy of the Week. If Putin gets Cool Guy of the Week, so does Destiny. Rules are rules. Yeah, Remembrance. First we check to see what's inside it, which is dope. And then we get the money, which is probably going to be like a level. Okie dokie, chat. Does it open? It does. A common shiny? Insignificant pants. Chainmail pants, chat. That's what you get for your efforts. Chainmail pants. Melania is like a mail order bride. I thought we were talking about... I don't know. I do know. If I was asked to spell Melania, the Elden Ring character, and Melania, the First Lady, no way I'd get them both right first try. Alright, is it time to change the weapon, chat? We have a boss fight coming up. We should grab something that has, like, a different kind of move set. This scales with Dex. Something that's upgraded. Looks like our somber stuff is still stuck in 0.8. Let me see if we have any 9. No, we haven't found a 9 yet. If we did, we'd go all the way to Ancient. But on somber, we're in the 0.8 world. Maybe something not somber. I'm a little worried about how hard these bosses are going to be. Lightning? Didn't we get a shield that doesn't suck? We did. This one. You guys want to do this? Let's do this. Club time. I don't think I have a leveled up club. No, but these are clubs too. Clubs are basically hammers. Put the Melania chest on? It's not that good. But I guess it's pretty comparable to what we have. I mean, it's a step down. But we could perhaps upgrade the gloves to make things a little better. Pants are top tier already. We could go there a little better. Banish Knight. James Pow, do I have any advice for dealing with difficult, aggressive bosses in the office? Corporate culture is dated, and mistakes result in public chew-outs. Good God. In England, too? Or at least somewhere that uses pounds? Thank you for the super chat. That sucks. I haven't had to deal with that, really. And I always thought it was because I was clearly paying attention. Does that make sense? I always thought that, the reason I've seen bosses who treated other people like that, but you didn't have to treat me like that because you had my full attention and I hit it back. But that feels like victim blaming here. I wonder if your boss's boss supports that kind of behavior. That wouldn't go far in America. I've never worked in a corporate environment where, like a white collar environment where bosses yell at people like that. Only in like restaurants and things. Honestly, I'd probably talk to them. I'd be like, you don't have to yell at me like this. The public chew out, like, I can learn without all that. Is probably what I'd tell him. My boss's boss was the reason my job is like this. I'm a corporate account. Shit. Well, that didn't go anywhere. I think you need a new job, man. I don't see you changing the corporate culture. And I know that people don't change jobs as freely outside the U.S. as they do in it sometimes. But this is a good reason to change jobs. Am I invested in crypto? Zero. And every so often... Yeah, sorry about that. every so often, I see some brilliant investors say what I want to hear, and it reinforces my no crypto thing, right? That at some point these non-productive assets are going to come crashing down. And thanks, guys. But I can't deny that, like, it's been making money for everyone involved so far. Are crypto going to be and like NFTs, right? Now NFTs, everyone agrees, kind of like bullshit. Credit for owning a picture was a dumb idea. Is it inconceivable that Bitcoin follows that? I don't know. I'm just still stuck on the idea that... Oh, wait. Is there a site of grace here? We were supposed to not risk all these. Let me see. Do we have enough runes? We definitely do. Chat, silly us. We need to do this again. The AI granny, no, but that's amazing. So now we need about 1,400. We'll use this. Do I consider things outside of crypto and NFTs as unproductive assets? Could you give any other examples? Dude, Chad, is it okay? I just spit. Is it okay if we watch the Warren Buffett video we watched like 10 days ago or something like that? Thank you, Fink. Warren Buffett.
Like to gamble.
So this is, we're going to listen to like the first 3.5 minutes of this. Stand by, I'm setting up like the production here. Okay, I know it's black right now, it's supposed to be. So, Warren Buffett gives my opinion on crypto better than I ever have. It's about 3.5 minutes long, we'll watch it together. And he'll explain productive assets and unproductive assets using the greatest example ever, a farm. So here we go.
At one point this weekend, you said that Bitcoin, and this was basically, you were asked, Charlie said Bitcoin's like rat poison. You were asked about that comment, and you said, well, it's probably more like rat poison squared. Charlie went on in the meeting to then basically call Bitcoin turds.
He is an expressive sort, isn't he? Maybe when he gets a little older, he'll mature.
I just want to ask you about that because it sparks
Charlie
so much
Munger's like
controversy,
100, he's dead now.
particularly on Twitter and some of the places where you might expect people who are trading in cryptocurrency to be pretty loud about what they heard. What is it about Bitcoin that gets you guys so fired up?
Well, when you buy a farm, you look at the crop every year and what prices are, and you decide whether it was a satisfactory investment. I mean, you look to the asset itself and what it produces for you. When we buy a business, we look at what the business earns and decide how we feel about it in terms of what we paid. But we are buying something that at the end of the period, we not only have what we bought in the first place, but we have something that the asset produced. And when you buy non-productive assets, all you're counting on is whether the next person is going to pay you more because they're even more excited about another next person coming along. But the asset itself is creating nothing. One of the interesting things, for example, is gold. If you go back to the time of Christ and you look at how many hours of labor you had to give up in order to buy an ounce of gold, and you take it forward to now, you'll find the compound rate maybe 1/10 or 2/10 of 1%. You know, and then you have to insure it during that time and make sure somebody doesn't steal it from you and everything. But it doesn't produce anything. And productive assets, you can pay too much for a productive asset. But I bought a farm in the 1980s, and every year we look at how much it produced the way of soybeans and corn. And at the end of that period, I've still got the farm, and I've gotten some significant income off of it. Apartment house, operating business. But if you and I buy various cryptocurrencies, they're not going to multiply. They're not going to be a bunch of rabbits sitting there in front of us. They're just going to sit there. And I got to hope next time you get more excited after I bought it from you, and then maybe I'll get more excited and buy it from you. And actually, we could sit in the house by ourselves, and we could keep running up the price between the two of us. But at the end of the time, there's one Bitcoin sitting there, and now we got to find somebody else. And they come to an end. I mean, those.
So, that's a greater fool theory. That's what you're saying.
Well, yeah, it's buying something because you expect the pool of people who want to buy it because they want to sell it to somebody else will grow and
forever.
And it's wonderful because it does create a rising price. Does create more buyers, and people think I've got to get in on this, and it's better if they don't understand it. That's the other thing about non-productive. If you don't understand it, you get much more excited than if you understand it. I mean, if you buy a bond that says it's going to pay you 4% a year, you're not going to get any pleasant surprises. She's going to pay you 4% a year. But if you can have anything you want to imagine, if you just look at something and say that's magic, you can do it with shark's teeth or seashells or anything. And they did it with tulips in the 17th century in Amsterdam, and they'll do it again. I mean, people, they like to speculate. All
right, so that's the gist of it. That is my opinion expressed better than I ever have expressed it. Unproductive assets don't make it. This guy owns farms. He owns Coca-Cola, and the entire time he owns them, they're generating money for him. And then at the end, he can sell Coca-Cola, the business, to somebody else. Gold, crypto, things like that, they don't do anything. Their value is that someone else will come along and pay even more. Now, I'm not as confident as his former friend Charlie Munger. He died. In saying they're rat poison or they're garbage or whatever terms he used, because I see people making money with them. And if people are making money so far, then people like Warren Buffett and I have been wrong so far. But do I want to come in and he's an establishment guy and part of the swamp. Of course, they will have that take. But he could have Bitcoin, right? Like Elon Musk is an establishment guy, literally like running the government right now, deciding what it can do and what it can't do. And he loves Bitcoin. I don't think this is an establishment thing. I think this is a pump and dump thing. And yeah, it depends on your risk tolerance. I disagree. I think it depends on your investment strategy and strategy. I'll stop there. It depends on whether before I buy an individual stock, I look at its balance sheet. I want to make sure that it has enough short-term assets to cover all its short-term loans on hand. I don't want the thing being upside down. It's an acid test. I look at its cash flow statement and its income statement. I think I think it needs to not only make money, but it needs to be cash flow positive. And if it hits these checks, and I'm excited about both the price of the stock and I think a price earnings growth ratio, and like the how solid the company is, then I like that stock and I might buy it individually. Crypto doesn't do any of those things for me. I just buy Bitcoin hoping that it will go up. What makes it go up? It just goes up. Like there's no real reason. Someone else wants it even more than I do. It has no value. Yeah, I think you get my take on it. Okay, now that we've leveled up, if and when we die to this double boss, figuring out who it is, we're not risking much. 200 runes. The biggest pyramid scheme. Right, but the problem with our opinion, Larry, is that it kind of ignores how, thus far, the guys in the pyramid scheme are making money. Yeah, anyway. Crypto is one of the riskiest things. Right. But NVIDIA is super risky. But at least NVIDIA, makes something, it makes money, and you could own NVIDIA for 5 years and you'll have all the profits it generated for the next half decade, plus the business that is capable of making more profits. It's a productive asset. So we have a Valiant, Gargoyle, and Godric. I would love to sit here and aggro one of them. The trouble with the Valiant Gargoyle is it will soon become a 3v1 as he brings in the other Gargoyle. This is problematic. I think I need stance breaks to beat him. I almost wish I hadn't changed weapons. I'm staying back here because I don't want the other Gargoyle to join us. Oh, keep pre-dodging. There we go. Well, holy smokes, that was a splendid start. I don't think I'm going to use this at all. So let's upgrade the armor. Holy smokes. Aren't they weak to magic? I don't even know. I'm going to save the dog for the next gargoyle. Wish me luck, chat. Their skinny little legs are so easy to miss. Oh, are you Boken? No. Poison? No, no, no poison, please. No poison. Alright, he brought his friend. That's not our favorite thing. Poison makes you hard to punish. Okay. We want the sword one. That's our focus. We're poisoned. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Chargy. 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 Broke his stance. Damn it. Shit. Oh, you're so evasive. Shucks, shucks, shucks. All right, we need a drink. Not gonna get it off. Okay, that was still a win. Shit. Drink, drink, drink. Extra drink? I'm pretty satisfied with that, chat. That was... On the second one, I had a couple bad plays in a row. But... Mostly, like... That's the best version of me right there. I had a lot of good... That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Do I have any Tree Sentinel armor? Not sure. Yes. I do. It looks like it's even better. That would have been a good choice. But we're all good. We're all good. Dude, we won. We won first try. Legit. Let me see. That argument... Who's giving us hope in Orlando? I'm not familiar with this. Cheat the hand of Melania? Yeah, sure. Sure. So it'd be melee weapons. Hand of Melania. Upgrade level 8. Boom. Watch me, chat. You know, hers is so much better. Does mine have a combo move that keeps going? Maybe that is pretty similar, actually. 44, so we need 10,000 runes. I bet we have it. 38, 20. Let's just try it and see where we go. Do I happen to have Finger Maiden Theralina? Is she the one that heals? I'll check in just a moment. Wait, was it 48? 44, okay. So we need about 3,500 more, maybe? Something like that. I thought this was going to be as close as it's going to be. 446. 445. Okay. We got this. On the 3 night summits. Okay. I will check that out in a second. What should we upgrade? Maybe a little mind. We have so much to go. We do not. She's one of the blue ones. She'd be here at the bottom. If you were a grandpa, what are some things you do differently than my grandparents? I didn't have any grandfathers, so, you know, some of my improvements would be not dying of cancer when my mom was a teenager, or not running away from my family when my father was 10. Clearing those bars. I'm trying to think. I don't have a lot of, like, my I have Kristoff, though. Is Kristoff cool? This guy? We like him? Does he heal? I'm sure he didn't die of cancer on purpose. He didn't. He did not, I'm sure. I lost my train of thought. What do we want to do next? Maybe go to the Valiant Gargoyle area? Look for more great runes? Oh, no. We want to go to the round table and see what's in the remembrance. Kristoff is awesome. Okay. What would I do better than my grandparents? Gosh, I don't know. I remember my mom's mom had a pool, and I used to love to come over there and, like, do cool stuff. Loretta Slash and Litany of Proper Death. I'll take the runes. What can I buy? Rivers of Blood, kind of neat. Don't have any money right now, but kind of dope. Gravekeeper Cloak. If it wasn't 10,000... Guys, I look amazing in this outfit. It shows off my hairy belly and legs, but 10,000 so much. He had colon cancer, so I don't think it was from smoking. 30,000. Wish it was more. But yeah. You want to be the cool grandparent that lets their grandkids get away with more, right? Do we spoil them? Oh, you know what? Hope made a strategic error recently. She bought Colin a Christmas present that was like the super loud thing you get just to punish parents, like a DJ kit or something like that. I think I need to do that for Hope's kids on the when she has them. Get them a drum kit maybe. You know, oh, I would have liked that back before I had a decent shield. Oh, I don't. Never mind. It's a small shield. I thought it was a medium shield. In all my randomizer plays, I never get anything good here. And this doesn't open. Okay, well, I guess we go back to Nokron, or Siofra River. I pronounce it wrong pretty consistently. And see what we find. Rykard. Oh, he's an option too. Yeah, we could definitely work our way through Volcano Manor. If you guys have a strong preference for Volcano Manor or Siofra River, I don't. I was just going to go to that area by the Valiant Gargoyles and see if we can kill them. Valiant Gargoyles have been hard for me lately in the double things. Like, I want to say last run, it was double Elden Beasts. And something about having no horse, a gigantic, like, fighting arena, and enemies with endless range. That I don't know if the range attacks on those things ever stop. It was just... I spent all my time and concerns trying to close the distance to the bosses, and I was getting shredded during that closing period. A little overkill for some commons, but I wanted to play with it. I know right now this skill looks so good. Jesus. But I promise you, it's not really good. You have no hyper armor, so everyone that swings their sword knocks you out of it. See? Boom. If anyone's deep, boom, knock me out of it. Nothing. And 586 is not that much damage. Shucks. See, just a chargey hit for 593. Dude, just holding right trigger and not using any skill hit harder than this did. It's not good, but it can be fun. Did I upgrade it? It's Somber 8. I haven't found a Somber 9 this playthrough yet. So, like, those are our self-imposed rules, I guess. Jump is okay. Ooh, you want a power stance? I definitely... I can get on board with that. Heck, you know what? I think I'd rather power stance the other way. I think I'd put the Hand of Melania in our offhand, since this one can be infused and stuff. The Leaden Hardtier. I haven't used that. I've seen it used, though, and it looks awful. I can see why you'd use it if you, like, were just trying to tank something while you did a DPS battle, but I don't win those. Did Trump basically say he's going to deploy U.S. troops in Gaza? I don't know what he meant in the Netanyahu press conference. Dude, it's been very tricky. This is like a Trump administration thing. He did. He said that we were going to basically take over Gaza. We needed another country to come in there. We've tried it the other way. We should try it this way. And America was going to have a long-term ownership of Gaza. And he said that when asked if the Palestinians would have the right to return, he said, well, I don't know why they'd want to. You know, we're going to build very fine neighborhoods for them in other places. It could be Egypt. It doesn't have to be one place. This is, I'm quoting Trump pretty accurately here. And then they asked Rubio about it, and they asked his press secretary about it. And those people told us that he didn't say what he clearly did say on video, that's not what he meant. And he told us that the words he meant didn't mean what those words clearly mean. So now we're left to, like, in a normal conversation, the second thing you tell me is the one that I'm supposed to believe, right? Like, you corrected yourself, that you clarified yourself. But in Trump's administration, it's difficult to know, like, is the clarification the lie, or was the first one the lie? Like, it's just a little more complicated over here, right? Am I fat rolling? I think I might be fat rolling. Let's get the weight situation resolved. Definitely not using that. Let's swap out that. Beautiful. Better. So yeah, Trump said that America was going to take over Gaza militarily. And that those people would be taken in by their neighbors. Now, their neighbors say they don't want to, but can they be convinced? Who knows? I'm like 90% against this plan, but I try to have my mind open to things. I don't admire people who, like, automatically hate things because the person who said it isn't their guy, right? Like, there are some people where Biden could propose curing cancer and they'd be like, no, we like cancer, you suck. And the same is true for Trump. So I try to keep my mind open in that regard. Like, all right, just because Trump said it doesn't mean it's bad. Just because you think Trump lacks character doesn't mean every idea he has is terrible. Okay, let's agree that there's truth to that. So is this a good idea? Well, I mean, we have to do something different. You know, where we are now with just Palestinians and Israel sort of sharing a low-key hate for each other, always at war, that's not where we like being. Dual katanas is fun. Oh, hey you. Stamina, please. Oh, heck! We brought the whole gang here, didn't we? We need more space, chat? Shucks. I'm in a DPS battle without enough stamina. We win. Okay, Mr. Stand in the back and shoot arrows without honor. Let's talk. Making me feel like Khabib. Let's talk now. Let's talk now. Let's talk now. Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that? Dude, I want to show that to you. I have to show it to you. Oh, whoops, whoops. My controller fell on the keyboard. This is one of the greatest moments in UFC history. This is after Conor insulted Khabib's family, after Conor insulted Khabib's wife, after Conor said everything he felt like saying with no reservations, finally, he has to meet the better man in the ring. Now there's nothing to hide behind. There's no security protecting Conor anymore. Let's do this. This is the wrong video.
Oh, massive ground strikes here. Herdy watching closely.
Khabib is trying to smash his face.
Trying to.
McGregor forced to just cover up.
Look at that guy. Who's the better man? Who's the better man? Show me who the better man is. Chat? Who's the better man? Who's the better man? Tap if you're pussy.
There's the tap.
Thank you. Thank you. But that was the wrong video. It was 4 years old. This isn't what I'm looking for. Talk now. What happened? Let's talk now. Let's talk. Come on. Conor, you're not talking. Let's talk now. Start begging, Conor. Start begging. Tell him it's only business. Try to get on his good side, you fucking rapist. All right, we've had enough. This is where all those people came from. Yeah, garbage. Heated. I mean, I guess so. It's sports, right? It's fun to get excited about sports. Point downwards. Okay. All right, chat. We have a whole level in our pocket, so I think we're going to go way back to that site of grace, level up, and then we'll run back without touching anyone. Did we not touch that site of grace? No, this must be it. This must be it. Where is D? Does anyone know where D is? I've done that quest before, but it's been so long. He's at the round table. D is Delios, right? Something like that. Maybe endurance. I think endurance. Maybe dex. Let's hit harder. A little bit harder. This time there's no shinies to collect and we won't bother killing people. I don't often beat the boss the first time. And I think this is going to be a hard one. So let's see what's up. Oh, we haven't leveled up our summon in ages. We don't know. Oh, it's Mimic. One of them's Mimic. I think that's what that glisten is right there over my head. See, you can see it? Yeah, that's Mimic. All right, all right. Mimic and somebody. Wait. Oh, I wish I could take off. Oh, no, I know what to do. Radagon and Mimic. This is actually... Shucks. Did Mimic form yet? Can I arm myself yet? Oh, heck. Oh, heck, I'm doing a bad job, chat. Give me a weapon, please. Oh, boy. Hey, you. You're right here, huh? What's up, bro? Here comes my dog. No, I didn't get the dog off. Radagon, Jesus, bro. Dude, I fucking hate Mimic. Mimic keeps stopping me from getting my shots off. Oh my god. Mimic, you're partially responsible for my dead dog. Just saying. Dude. Okay. The Great Rune! We got the Great Rune, chat. Alright. That went better than it could have. It helped a lot that we had a disarmed Mimic instead of... Dude, when this was two Elden Beasts, it was a really tough situation. But that Great Rune will open up the capital city, which I think is fun. This area is fun too, but... all we need is like 30 runes. We'll do this for sure. Time for Dex, or get bigger to 100 maybe? Or 60? I wish we could have done the double swords that we had kind of planned, but Radagon really closed the distance on me. Coffins, not just for sleeping anymore. They're a mode of transportation. How are we going to fund the coffins? Not with US aid. The Monster's Hot Rod in Elden Ring. That's funny. Goofy, bite your tongue. This isn't goofy at all. This is a reasonable thing. Does my armor make my head look small? That's some pretty significant chest pad or shoulder pads there. This feels like the 80s. Okay, please remove the words. We're working on drip here. It looks pretty good like this. It was really the cutscenes where I thought it looked too small. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. My mother-in-law's blazer from 1989. Dude, I looked dope at my middle school dance. Some of these I really like. I mean, now we're getting into heavy loads. I think this one. I think we look cute. Let's rock this for a minute. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have no shield. I found shields are really nice for double enemy runs because it's impossible to block two people hitting you like slightly offset. I'm sorry, it's impossible to dodge two people hitting you slightly offset. But the shield can block both of them. Oh, ritual sword. I don't really use that, but it's considered a really good one. Is that it? What's up, bro? See, because we doubled the enemies, every time I see an odd number of enemies, I'm like, what happened? What's going on here? This is weird. The Mavs got fleeced. Everybody agrees with you. Everyone says your take is the right one. I'm more, let's wait and see. Let's see if maybe like LeBron can help Luka with his discipline issues. But, you know, Luka's hurt right now with a bad leg because he's playing while fat. And, you know, like, as a Sixers fan, having Joel Embiid, a guy I would consider to be at least as good a generational talent as Luka, but who's, you know, maybe Luka a few years in the future, where you're like, oh, it turns out the best ability is availability. You know, like Maxey, who's not half the player Embiid is doing more for the team this year because he's on the court. Our rookie did more for the team because he's on the court. But I'm open to the idea that I'm the crazy one. And, where's this? Ah, this is it. And everybody else is right. I would say that in general, when you think everyone's wrong and you're the only smart person, you'll be surprised. And that's where I am right now. Like, I'm like, man, everyone's got the wrong take on this. You don't want a fat player who's unavailable for your team. They're terrible. Take it from a Sixers fan. You aren't wrong, but Anthony Davis has also been known his street clothes. Okay, touche. Granted that. How much time is left on... You know what? There wasn't that much time left on Luka's contract either. I guess I tried to make sense out of it in my head, saying... you know, yeah, but they'll be out of Anthony Davis's contract in no time. But they could have been out of Luka's in no time if they wanted that. And then you're just left with nothing? I guess they got fleeced. Maybe I just need to come around to where everyone else is. Alright. Let's charge up this guy. Come back, buddy. Okay. I'm having trouble focusing here. Alright. All that's left is trash. Ranged attack? Okay, buddy. Coming. And one more chat. The trade in a vacuum does make the Mavs better in the immediate future, though Kyrie and Adri pick and roll will be disgusting. I've heard people say that, like... I've heard that before, that it makes them better right now. Because Kyrie perhaps pairs better. And I think you're supporting me with that, so I shouldn't counter it. But, I don't know, we'll see. Okay. This purple guy's hard. What's up, boss? Double chug? I'm dodging a little slow. GG's. My mom is cool. My mom is cool. Ba-da-da. My mom is cool. My mom will treat you right. What are we doing in chat? Chat? What's that? Is this a song I don't know? We're losing our mind. Ron Jeremy passed? You know, aren't there like seriously negative accusations around him? Did he have a little bit of grape experience, maybe? Sure, I'll stream for your chat. For your cat, I mean. I would love to do that. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Ah! These guys are dropping so much loot, but I don't recall getting anything I want for a long, long time. Like, 47 feathers, 126 piles of gold-tinged excrement. You need roa fruit? Dude, I'm like your roa fruit guy. You just let me know. I'll hook you up. If you need gold-tinged poop, dude, I'm all about that, apparently. I'm a bit of a gold-tinged poop collector. Crystal sword, okie dokie. The game is supposed to upgrade the swords to the level of our highest rated weapon, and it's not doing it. It never does it. Alright. What's up, boss man? You wanna spar? I have to compliment you on the length of your sword. It's impressive. the length and the weight of it. I can't stop looking. I wish I had a ranged weapon. Like Ron Jeremy's sword, right? Dude, Ron Jeremy gave hope to everyone who wasn't getting any. Like, if he could, maybe we could. Right? Need to get my stamina back. Who hit me? Oh, this bow. Damn it. These bows steal my lunch money, chat. This one guy in particular, the distance between shots is like perfectly bad for me. I'm being bullied. That hit while I was strafing. Okay. God damn it. I'm like a pincushion trying to close the... Fuck. God. What now? Oh no, oh no, okay. Double bosses, double bosses. We might die. Triple bosses, okay. Feeling stuck, a little cornered. Chat, we're down to 1 health flask. Actually 0. Let's find a site of grace and try again. Because that was a lot. That was a lot. It was all the bowman. He started things off for us so rough. Deathblight does feel cheesy. Yeah. I agree with what you're saying. I need to do that. I was going to look at status. 17,000. Do we have anything like that? We've picked up a lot of things. 3, 5, 16. So we'll call that 6.5. And now we're getting into like change. Maybe 17 or 18 and more. All right. How much should we need? 17. It's close. We should kill someone and come back. Maybe a little exploration. Why is it cheese? Oh, Deathblight? So, if you don't know the mechanics, some characters just, like, spew a black cloud, and once your meter fills up, you die. Even if you're, like, full of, charge up the sword. I don't want to fall. Even if you have a lot of health left, or, you know, a bunch of flasks, you just insta-die. And something about that instant death aspect of it feels unfair. Can you come here or no? You look uninterested. What are you doing? This is exactly what I didn't want to happen, chat. I guess I got played. I guess I got played. It seemed like he was like, I'm not gonna fall off the edge, but your dumbass is, so I'm just gonna threaten you, bait you, and then I took the bait and fell off the side. Stupid. Yeah. Here he goes again. Did he die? Did he fall off the side? What did I just get points for? Ghost Prodigy making a video? Why is there only one? Everyone's doubled, so. Stupid. Throw me off the side. I deserve it. Oh, I'm dead. Sorry, chat. I didn't take her seriously. I fouled up. He's making a video using the Eclipse Hotel, only going for Deathblight kills. Oh, shucks. I think this is a mechanic that I'm unfamiliar with, but that's pretty dope. I actually was talking about when the enemy uses Deathblight. Only Deathblight kills. So I guess the Eclipse Hotel builds up Deathblight? I thought it did holy damage, but now I'm like, is that what I infused it with? Confused. Alright, I'm not playing with you guys. You guys suck. No, don't die? Okay, just pain. Ooh, chat. Have we solved our big head dilemma with this bad boy? No, not really. And we're heavy load. So that won't do. My bad. What did we wear that was cute? Was it this one? Oh. I do sometimes get a little blinded by the big hats. Like they block my view to the person in front of me. Cheat the Shotel in. You guys want to see it? We could do that. What if we cheat in dual Shotels? We've touched this already, I think. Yeah. I don't think the Shotel is considered like one of the better weapons. All the like ranking videos on YouTube put it pretty low. So it's not like it's some OP strategy. We're just having fun. If I wanted to bring in something because I'm struggling, it'd probably be dual magma swords. They're good in my hands. And that's not. Neither of those are any good. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, you know what? If I wanted to cheat in something to help myself, it'd probably be the talismans that make my hits hit harder. That would help. Oh boy. Do I know Parkin Harbor? I think so. I like watch that gang a lot. Parky, she's with Aggie, and She plays with like Chris and Domo and Aggie and the boys. Yes, I've watched her content before. She's a really good player. I feel like I'm going the wrong way, and I don't think I've ever been this way onto that platform over there. This looks like a place you can go. That looks like a place I can go. Let's explore up here since we can't come back easily. See what I mean about the hat, like, blocking your view? Not saying, like, I'm completely blind, but it... Oh, shit, a Crucible Knight. Okay, chat, let's back up and give him our A game. Hey, handsome. Good golly. Dodge better, Woody. Chargy. Chargy. My man's stalling. I just built up 2 charges on the stance break. Alright. I wish I could fly into the air to get away from everyone and rebuild my status. All right. If you don't know, when you hit the character, depending on what hit you hit them with, it works towards getting a stance break. And you've probably seen it before where, like, the guy kind of doubles over. Maybe there's a yellow spot on him. I walk up and do a light attack, but it is the hardest attack ever. Oftentimes, like, I thrust something deep in him, and it makes a satisfying, like, whoom sound. That's the riposte. And you get that by breaking his stance. Little hits like this would take, I'm making up a number, like 30 hits to break his stance. But if you hit him with a chargy, it takes 2 for some and 3 for others. I can't think of anyone who doesn't go down in 3 charges. Maybe some bosses. I'm not sure. And I hit him with 2 charges, and it's like, ooh, 1 more, and I got him. But I think it's 6 seconds. After 6 seconds, he starts, like, the progress you've made, if 6 seconds without a hit, it starts going down. So even if you just get a light tap on him, it'll stop him from going down. Some people carry knives and just throw a knife so that their status doesn't rebuild. Anyway, that's why I was all like, this doesn't feel fair. Because he was able to fly into the air and undo my progress that the charges had on him. So, yeah. I don't know this. I've never gone this way, I don't think. I didn't know there were areas on the map that I hadn't been to. And I guess that's it. That one guy on the shelf. Does anyone know what that shiny normally is? Because it was like garbage for me. It was A smithing 5? Is it normally something dope? I want to say behind the water, one of these waterfalls, there's something. With a tough character inside. Protecting something good. Here we are. Maybe we went in here already. It's evidence that we have. Do a run with everyone being moonground. I don't hate that idea, actually. I was thinking of... When I did my run where, like, 1 in 100 were Melania, I thought it would be fun and that I would get good at Melania. What actually happened... Shucks. Okay. I guess I learned that fighting Melania in tight quarters was bad because when she does her onion, there's like nothing you can do. You can't outrun it. You can't like... If you're in a phone booth, that onion's going to hit you, like it or not. Oops. This doesn't look good. Okay. Skill issue. So yeah, I thought I'd get really good at fighting Melania, and I might have got a little better, but mostly I learned that like Melania fights are so difficult you can't do them. Like no one can survive an onion. It's not even a skill issue. And if there's nowhere to go because you're fighting her in a phone booth, then you just die. Okay. Oh, chat. I didn't die way back here. This game tends to put your runes where you were, like, a little bit before the death. Perhaps that being a safer spot than the actual site of your death. And the game's right 9 times out of 10, but not that one. Melania was the reason I replayed to high NG+. I beat Melania on NG7. I'm a little better now than I was at the time, but it got so difficult for me, I leaned on Mimic heavy. Once Mimic died, I would die shortly afterwards. Like, I didn't really have a good response for that. And, I'm looking for words. So I started equipping, like, heal from afar and things like that. And I spent more time keeping Mimic alive than I did hurting Melania myself. And eventually Mimic and I were able to beat Melania on NG7. But it took a bunch of tries. And, like, I know in my heart that Mimic did the heavy lifting on that run. So maybe I'll try it again. If you insist. Okay. I heard Mimic was hard to use because she heals from Mimic, right? Yeah, on my first run, I used Black Knife Tiche. So people don't know, when Melania hits you, or hits your shield, by the way, it heals her. It's like she has Godskin Swaddling Cloth or something. So, your summon can be a bit of a health potion for her. And Mimic has so much health that he just, like, charges her back up. He's probably still more of a help than a hindrance, but he's not purely helping because like he pointed out, she's healing from your summon. Garbage. Black Knife Tish, on the other hand, does percentage damage with that knife destined death thing, and she's really evasive. So she doesn't tend to charge up Melania's health. She's squishy if she does get hit, but she's hard to hit. I'm kind of looking for the boss fight over here to see who it is. And I must be turned around. Hush. I bet if I put... Oh. If you put the rancid meat dumpling in your tool belt, Mimic is almost invincible. That's interesting. I use the, I'm trying to remember the name of the thing that heals both your FP and your HP at the same time. It's like the Grace Tonic or something. Not the one that makes you lose your runes, but there's another one. Oh, nice. That heals everything. And, yeah. Oh, this is the boss fight, I think, that I was looking for. Up, oh, right there. It's 2 Erd trees. Can we get a fair fight without everyone else joining in? Dude, bro. Bro! This is exactly what I didn't want. What? Oh my god, I'm out of... Oh. I was unaware that the boss fight had begun, chat. I'll find it and show you what I'm... if I have one. They're kind of rare, but usually by the time, like, you're at Melania, you'll have it. So it is... not that. Not that. Maybe I don't have one yet. But there's a drink that gives you, like, a bunch of stuff. It gives you HP and it gives you FP in one drink, and it charges them. It's the single use item. I don't think... is it just DLC? I must be crazy. Anyway, if you put that in your toolbar, like down next to your drink, then don't use it. Just leave it there, and Mimic can use it every attempt. And that helps keep Mimic alive. Yeah. So maybe coming from this direction, we don't have as many goofuses joining in the fight. Oh, this is a lot. Okay. See how, like... one hit, then the other hit right away? Now, I don't think a shield would have helped me with hits this hard. But when it's regular people and it goes bump, that's where shields are better than dodging. Because you can't dodge 2 slightly spaced hits, but you can block them. Isn't there a gravesite up here? Yeah. Let's see what we get. Disappointed with our haul so far. Boo. I'm not sure what to do about this. I feel like I don't have any fire weapons. Or any, like... Ooh, wait. Maybe we have, like, fire grease. Oh, we can't put it on this because of its affinity. Yeah, it was a good idea, maybe. Wings costume. Oh, the Godskin Apostles thing. Okay, see what you did there. Let's bring in the dog. Let's charge up the weapon. Ooh, really, we should have changed our talismans, but here we are. Oh, putrid. Great, great. No! Ho, ho, ho. I'm alive. Okay. Low-key, I think I escaped the putrid attack with luck. Okay. My retirement greed. Where have I heard that before? That's funny though. I guess the concept is like people save stuff like that and never use it. Alright, chat. I want to say I don't have any weapons that do inherent fire damage. And the stuff I'm using is not ideal for... Ooh, this would be good. Doesn't give a darn about the decks we've invested in. Oh, and it is upgraded. Okay, chat, we're giving it a go. Yeah, you sitting there. I know you won't like it. I need to get a drink off. I knew that'd be a trade, but I took it. Darn it. Fuck. Was I heavy? I felt heavy right there. Use a torch for... I don't have any upgraded torches, I'm sure of that. Curved great swords. Yeah, I could see that. That looked like it had a lot of potential. Medium. I don't know why I felt so heavy. I want to try that again. When they did sit there in my molten lava, they hated it. We don't have the magma thing. I might make room for it now. It seemed like I did 2,500 on one and 1,500 on the other, and if I can get 4,000 damage on a hit, that's amazing. But can't do this on a horse. At least I don't know how to do it on a horse. Quit the bullshit. Come on, I just need a drink. Drink, drink, drink. Fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. I love the change of faces. It's so wholesome after my big tirade of profanities. How did we celebrate the great news yesterday? That would definitely undo the wholesome vibe of the chat. But I was satisfied. So was she. Darn it, wrong way. Okay, better start than usual. Darn it. Locking in, chat. Get! Oh my god, you freaking common trash. What? Oh, heck. We finally got it to a 1v1. Shucks. Is there something we can do to survive better? I'm thinking about like pickled this or that. Something with better fire protection maybe? I don't know. It's Holy that's wrecking us. I'm not really getting hit. I mean, we could... Because I feel like I'm not getting... Like I'm... No, they are hitting me with their big staffs, too. But my biggest concern is usually the ranged attack from the Holy or the Scarlet Rot. So maybe that thing will protect us better? I'm not sure. Where are my runes? Oh, heck. I'm not safe here? Our dog's gonna die because we're outside the summon area. Can he come back and live? Which one have we hurt? Okay, honestly. Heck this noise. This is not a very good start, chat. Is this going to be the magic run? The blessed run? Again with the ranged attack, you silly. My favorite Elden Ring messages left in the world. Honestly, I hate the messages. I hate the messages. I think the messages are a terrible mechanic, and whoever came up with them should be corporally punished. They are garbage 99% of the time. 99% of the time. If people don't know how the message system works, they give you a couple canned pre-written phrases so that people don't write Hitler shit or whatever. And then you try to make up useful messages out of that. The most common message is try finger, but hold. Try finger, but hold. That's the most common message in this whole game. Everyone may. Oh my God! Look at chat. Right, same thing. Finger but hole. Finger but hole. Every once in a while, a message tells you that there's a hidden wall, like a hidden passage behind this wall, and that I like. But by and large, people put messages underneath ladders, and now you can't climb the ladder because the dumbass message lever, like you press Y to read a message and you also press Y to climb a ladder. So you just like fucked in a panic trying to... Dude, messages suck. What am I doing wrong? Messages are great. No, messages are terrible. Messages at the bottom of ladders are even worse than terrible. They're something curse word. That every message is garbage. I don't know that I'll ever play online. No, I will, because I like helping people. But me just progressing through the game, there's no reason to be online. The only way to get messages to disappear is to go offline. And it's so much better without your world being littered with garbage. Like, garbage. Absolute garbage is what the community has had. I hate... Messages are the worst. Messages are the worst. And I don't know, maybe we come back to this fight. I'm losing the joy in it. It's just... I'm too squishy. If I can't tank a hit... I'm not going to... It's inconceivable to dodge everything. One thing about this kind of enemy, if you hadn't picked up on it, they stay locked at the hip. Most enemies, one's hitting you from the back, one's the front. This is two enemies at once in its purest form. They never separate. I had two of these before for the Tibia Mariner in like Summon Village or something. And, all good, Tony. But... in this kind of enemy stays locked at the hip. Here's my new plan. I'm going to bait them out, try to survive this nonsense. Their 37-part ranged attack. But seemingly both of them have. I can hear it exploding up there. All right. Let's go to the place behind him. Is there a goodie in here? Steal it from them. Ooh, curved sword paladin. We like that. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Did they separate? They separated for like a second. Now they're locked at the hip again. These guys. You fight without honor. Can I live through this? Yes. Oh, what did I walk into? I'm too squishy. I'm too squishy for this situation. I need to be able to survive a hit. Am I keeping up at the gym? I'm currently hurt, but I'm almost better. No, I won't tell you what's wrong. Don't ask. But, I mean, it's been like a month. So no, I look forward to getting back. Who hurt me? It's the Erd Tree Avatar. That's who hurt me. Can't cope with it for another second. Let's go to the Capitol. Is Jackie hitting me again? Yeah, but we like that. Yeah, I think I am going to do the UFC. I think Strickland fighting, I can't wait. That sounds like a good time. Let's go back to the dual katana setup. I think that's fun. It's fun, and we haven't used it very much, so it's not, like, used up. This is good. This definitely needs to change to Taker's cameo for this situation. This is the counterattack one, right? Oh, for the sword and board, that's delicious. All right, we're not using this, so we use jump attacks. Nope. Do we need that? We do not. What am I doing? We need this. Let's look. Sorry, that was the most inefficient way to possibly do this. What was the other one we liked? I think this works. We could also possibly do the consecutive attack one, but I think this is better. Terrible card other than the Strickland fight. Ooh. You know, now that you say it, I couldn't even name who was on the card aside from Strickland and Dupree. What level am I? 89. 89's not that hard. I'm sorry, not that high. But for this mod, where we've made double bosses and double enemies and stuff, I'd almost argue I'm a little low leveled for right here. But we'll make a go of it, I'm sure. Alright. A pumpkin head. Is that purple thing a dude on a horse behind him? And 2 silly comments? Let's take out the comments. Oh, no. Pumpkinhead's the only hard guy here. Alright. Alright, aside from managing my stamina like some sort of noob, that was actually pretty good. More gold-tinted excrement? Gold-tinged... Chat, we have so many piles of poop. We are set for life on gold poop. Is streaming getting better or worse with time emotionally? What an interesting question. Is it draining to talk and be active this much on the camera every day? You know, funny you say a little of both would... Oh, no. I'm less self-conscious than I was even a few weeks ago. When I first started playing, I was afraid everyone would think I, like, sucked and that, I don't know, they're used to watching Gino exclusively or something, and by comparison I blow, which would be true. I was worried about that a lot. Those fears are gone. And now when I die, it's like... Look, sometimes we all make mistakes, that's the thing. Sometimes it's a nearly impossible situation, and odds are you would have died too. And I'm just not as worried about... Not as insecure about that kind of thing.
I can govern my own movement, and thus I shall depart.
But
I shall leave Torrent.
I do feel like sometimes at the end of the day I'm a little talked out, and that's why I wasn't the me I wanted to be for PKA last week. That's my takeaway. Other people said I was fine. So yeah, I don't know. I'm getting better in some ways, in other ways, you know, like I'm getting a little worn out sometimes. Okay, Crucible night. I was better at video games when I was younger. Like, tennis night again? So this is like a boss Crucible night? Let's walk up to him and hit him with our special skill. I didn't do it. I made a mistake. This button... Dodge time wrong? Okay. I thought I was going to finish him. Look how much health he has left. Okay, so we ended up trading. No big deal. We watch you because you're the internet social media. Thank you. But I feel like there is a... I saw Sark put it this way once. He's like, there are 3 sort of parts to making a good video. One part is how good you are at the game. Another part is, how good you are at the commentary that accompanies the game. And the third part is a sort of harder to quantify production value. And, I guess I've always been good enough. I'm not Junkyard, who falls so short in the whole, like, gameplay area that it makes people actively mad at him. Too heavy. Some guys, just based on the way they played in their videos, I didn't even think they played the game. I forget if I'm talking about Kenneth Burns or Junkyard, but they were so terrible. It's like, you don't even have time in this game. I can tell by the way you move, but I can tell you by the way, I forget which one of them it was, but like, you don't even like this game. You just know that COD is popular and you're trying to, like, make money off the game, which is fine. I'm not like, but I don't know. I want the people to be players of the game. Oh, shut up. Oh. That looked like a heavy roll to me. Heavy. What did I change? Did I change my hat? Have I been heavy this whole time? Medium. So there's some glove. Let's throw on this thing for right now. And then find a hat. I'm still heavy with no hat at all. Alright. So let's throw on this cute traveling maiden outfit. And then change our gloves until we're medium. That might be the best we can do. I would say we're cute. I do. We tried to tell you. Woody, not gonna lie, I never cared for the quality of gameplay. It's the personality plus production. Okay, that's you. I've said this before for like what makes a good video, and do I hear somebody behind me? That guy. It is these 3 things. You need to entertain, educate, and connect. Entertain, educate, and connect. If your video only does one of those things, like if all you do is entertain, you might think it's okay, but it's not good enough because you want someone to want to watch your next video. And if you don't like do more than just entertain, you're a YouTube short that people watch and never watch again. Sorry, noise making me nervous. If you do 2 of those 3 things, if you like connect and entertain, that's good. That's a good video. If you connect and educate, that's a good video too. Or if you connect and entertain and connect, entertain and educate, that works too. People will like you and see you again. If you do all 3, you've nailed it. You've made the perfect video, which is, of course, it's hard to do. But entertain, and connect. You need to do as many of those things as you can. Sword. I was charging up my sword and he just smashed me. Banished Night Helm. That's really good. I think there's like a Mausoleum Knight chasing me and I just don't see him. Okay. Let's all connect to Woody. Who's first? So what color is this shiny, chat? Oh, it's a white common. Sometimes the dude in that chair has something interesting. It might be purple, but I think I saw white. So there's a Finley in there. Oh, a Halig Tree Knight? Okay, okay. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Double. Okay, chat. So there's still a Halig Tree Knight and another Clean Rot Knight. How am I doing today? Today's been a great day. I don't see them yet? Are they right here at the bottom waiting for me? Oh, did they fall down and go over there? I'll take it, honestly. We take that, chat. Okay. How many Clean Rot Knights was it going to throw at me simultaneously? I think I'm adorable, chat. I look like I'm wearing my dad's clothes, I'll admit that. But this is what dope looks like. Oh. Chat, we have a mission. Speaking of adorable. Hold on, let me get someplace safe and then we'll embark on this mission together. Oh, I screwed that up. Heck, now I need to drink. Well, I probably get hit. Walk into it? Nobody? Okay, problem town, problem town. Alright, 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 alright. We just need to kill through 3 people? That's 1. Two left. You want to come up here for a fair fight? No, you don't. You brought a friend. There's 3 more now? Now there's 4? Good golly. Alright, we beat the hardest one. Now there's 5? I mean, come on. Chat, the whole city's here. There's a lion outside. Let's take a minute and see what the shiny is that we've been working towards. Garbage. There's a clown, right? Like, dude. Kendrick's gonna be at the Super Bowl. Everyone's so excited about that. Oh, I almost forgot this one. Maybe it's epic shiny. A new hat. We have a new hat, chat. I want to get a good dodge on him. Oh shit, where can you go? Did he fall down? Did I get anything there? More gold-tinged excrement, chat. How many piles of poop do we have now? 133. It was just 127. Alright, so down there we have a lion, a common nobody, and that dude on a horse. Uh-oh, can't get back. Okay. There he is. Okay, okay. Last one standing, chat. That's you. We need a bot. We do. What bot options exist? Oh boy. This feels like a lot. So that's a knight's cavalry. And that's just a bunch of commons. The fire thrower, maybe we can get him out on the way there. Oh, shucks. Breathe, chat, breathe. Okay, okay, okay. 2 of these 3 are very tough. This guy closer to us has a health potion. I don't know that he even runs out. I think we need to leave. Otherwise, we're just gonna die. Okay. Nightbot is the OG one. If they're new ones, you don't know if there's new ones that could be better. Okay. We have Nightbot. What is our 49? So we were probably right on the edge of upgrading. Excuse me, excuse me. I don't want to say anything, but I run as fast as your horse, apparently. Dude, bro. Where are the runes from here? I want my runes back. It was a whole level. We spent a lot of time killing things to get them. That's it? Okay. I feel like I might have been closer from the other side of grace to my runes than I am right now. Good golly. Do it again. Spin? No? I'm gonna no-hit you, baby. But these two common pieces of trash are gonna fuck me up. Dude, low key, the axe and the hammer and shield is like formidable sometimes, especially if you're trying to rely on a shield. Okay. About 15 deaths for you. How do I get to my runes? I want them again. They're up here. Do I have to start from the other side of grace? I'm sure there's a way, but is it easier from the other side of grace? That room is going to be something, chat. Are all these soldiers undead or what? There's some that look like ghosts. They're mausoleum knights. And the lore is they wanted to protect the mausoleum, so they cut their own head off so that they could do so. What? Okay, there's a knight's cavalry in here. They keep adding up. That was good. That was like the best version of me for a moment there. You're still confused by the Luka trade. I like how much everyone's talking about it. Did Luka save basketball by getting traded? Did he make it interesting? Didn't I come this way when I lost my runes? Are they up there? Ooh, okay. Thanks for the streams. I've been watching these from work, so I figured I'd give you some of my boss's dough. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Tell him I said thanks, or don't. Your secret's safe with me. I mean, it seems like my runes must be this way, right? How many people are we about to fight? Did we put the... Yeah, we have the jumping talisman on. But thank you. I appreciate it. Our runes, chat. Okay, this is insane. No, please. Not death. Come on! Out of the room! Out of the room! I don't know what's over here, but I'm risking it. Okay. Good, good, good. We have our runes again, chat. That's a lot, right? S&P 500 or global fund for the next 35 years. That's interesting. So you're kind of betting on whether or not the American economy will outpace the others. I think I'm going to bet on America. It's not a slam dunk. I mean, obviously, you know, China, India, there's some really great growing economies out there. But in my lifetime, I've seen Brazil as the next big thing. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. I've definitely seen Japan as the next big thing. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Now, China's the next big thing. These all felt as real. I imagine right now you're like, right. But Brazil was never what China is. Japan was a big deal. Japan was the trade partner that we were kind of doing the worst with. And now it's China. At the time that Japan was eating our lunch, China was nothing. China was what you'd think of like freaking Colombia to be or something like that. And I don't know, Nigeria? Is that supposed to be the next big thing now? One of the problems is ethics. It turns out that like lying doesn't really get you ahead in a sustainable way. And a lot of times these other economies that look so good aren't based on truth. More excrement, chat. So I think I would go S&P 500, but I might be a little bit one note on my investing strategy, right? So maybe I'm wrong. But you asked me, and that's my best answer. I hope I'm right. America, rah. It's not just that, right? It's more like GAAP accounting, right? Generally accepted accounting principles. The idea that the firms have to I don't know, monitor these things and make sure that you're not cheating and lying your investors. Like, that's the thing that I'm praising. I want you, you're my priority. Okay, got it. It was garbage, okay. Now there's a third. Now there's a fourth. Okay. In a corner. Get out of the corner. Darn it to heck. That was the corner. Why S&P when you can buy NASDAQ? Because I feel like S&P is broader. How have they done over time? All right, NASDAQ's tech, right? So it wouldn't surprise me at all if, you know, NVIDIA just like blew up the value of the NASDAQ or something. But how are we over the long term in the NASDAQ? Is it really better? I'm not sure. But it's less diversified, I'm sure of that. Well, I think so. Let's get this site of grace. You love the crucible armor? Well, thank you. Oh, man. I hate when that happens. That's happened to me a couple of times in these double enemies runs. Am I dead? No. Where I'm opening the door and they phase through me as I open the door. And now I can't walk through the doorway because they're standing in front of me. It's like that feels like an unfair mechanic. I don't dig that. Pootown. Okay, chat. Good job. That was a lot. I don't think we ever go this way. Is it just a tease? I think that's what it is. Okay. Woody, who is my favorite shark on Shark Tank? That's interesting. I think that Mark Cuban conducts himself the most ethically. And that a lot of the other ones are really there to take advantage of the person. And that feels bad to me. Right? And I know, like, I was trying to not make this question about politics. Like, I really wanted to avoid that. I liked Cuban when he was the owner of the Mavs. Yeah, I can definitely get that. Shucks. I'm trying to throw another level on, and then we'll probably go back up and start cleaning out the city. Who hit me? Next level's at... You know what? We're there already. I'm sure we are. I guess that's why it's called Shark Tank. I've never liked that. You know, it's called Shark Tank. Of course they're supposed to be immoral. No. It's shitty business practices. So we need 12,000. That works. 48.8. We actually need like 1,400, I think. They have a show, they play up. Cuban is the only one I find likable too. Alright, well I'm glad I'm not alone. What would help me survive? I feel like more damage would help a lot. More endurance would help a lot too. Not just because I'm constantly running at it. Does this jump attack? It doesn't take any without combat. I feel like I'm wearing it out so fast. And for that reason, I'm out. It's a good question. Oops, wrong one. I think I wanted this one. Let's go to the round table like area. Trying to think of where that is. Isn't that... How does one get there? Did I go the wrong way? I need to think. Oh, it's from West Capitol Ramparts. I have to go up the... I think I'm stuck here. Oh no, maybe this chimney will get it done? I'm not gonna jump into your smoke pile, bro. Oh! You gonna jump into mine, silly? Alright, we remember where we're going now, chat. We need to go to West Capitol Rampart, Site of Grace, and then we can go to that round table-like thing, and that might be fun. The UK version is Dragon's Den. Okay. Can I equip a Great Rune? I'll have to look. I could... No, I can't. Unless you mean, can I go and activate one? And I think I have two. I don't remember which ones they are or how equipable they are. So let's go take a look at that. That might be an interesting... I said interesting, weird. Interesting thing to add to our list here. My hat's adorable. So let's see. Would it be under keys? Yeah. We have Moog's Great Rune and Melania's. So Melania's sucks. And I think Moog's... Is Moog's the one that's for PvP? Does that sound right to you? We can do better than this with our physic. Lightning attacks. Okay, well we have a lightning weapon in our hand. And everything else sucks. I guess we'll leave that there. Nothing more attractive on a woman than a happy trail. Chat, listen to KS. The man knows what he's talking about. Oh, I made a mistake. Well played, I guess. Alright, I really want to take out this range attack. Mission accomplished. Ooh, that's good. Petition for permanent calves. I'll send it up the... We'll run it up the flagpole, see if the board approves. So Melania's gives you, like... It's such... They should make it better. Here's what it does. You know how when Melania hits you, she heals? Well, when you get hit, you have 5 seconds to deal enough combo attacks that you can recover that. If you get hit again, then it lowers. And now there's like a lower bar at which it is possible for you to recover to. Okay. The problem is if you get hit with like a combo, for example, that's the way we came in. Don't go that way. This way, carefully. Don't fall down. If you get hit with a combo, then you're just screwed. If you get hit and you're like knocked off your feet, then you're just screwed. There's so many situations in which it's like impossible to deliver the damage after you get hit that it almost doesn't help me regenerate health at all. Literally, doesn't help me at all. Okay, with that in mind, it makes my flask 30% less effective. I think that's the number. And it's like, whoa, 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 wait a second. You barely do anything, but you make my flask worse? And I have to earn this curse? That's kind of garbage. So, I don't tend to use that Great Rune. If given the choice between Melania's Great Rune and nothing, I have a hard time deciding. Let alone like going out of my way to earn it and activate it and all that fun stuff. But Mogs, I think I have that one too. One of them is a PvP, and it's either Moog or Rykard, I think. But yeah. I like Godric's. Godric's is the best. Envoy's Longhorn. Godric's is my favorite. And then there's another one. Is it Moog's? Is Moog's the one that focuses on... It doesn't tell me. And that... Why aren't the descriptions better? Like a little more helpful. Tell me what you do. I would really like that. I think I did everything upstairs and it's time to jump over this side. We'll do it down these stairs. We came from that way. Moog's is the PvP one? Okay. Thank you. I knew it was Moog or Rykard. Like I was pretty confident that far, but that's not enough. Do I think this game struck the correct balance between no hand-holding and too much hand-holding? For me, not enough hand-holding. That's what I think. Fortunately, there are websites out there that held my hand a little bit to help get me started. But without those websites, like, I don't know what I would do. You know what? There's no reason not to sit here and charge up again. I've heard a couple really good gamers like Larry and maybe Scum say that the first time they played it, this game was like a 3 out of 10 for them. And then once the websites and like the community started building the auxiliary materials that this one missed, you know, checklists and orders to do the quests and what steps to do the quests. I don't know how people figure it out for the first time on their own. Anyway, that made the game much better for them. And I'm lucky, I guess, in that I started late. So I was never in a position where I had to figure that stuff out to play the game. As soon as my friends heard that I was playing, they started giving me the resources that make the game fun. What are we doing here? We're getting into a fight? How about this other guy? Let's handle him real quick, maybe. This hammer and shield dude. Alright, he was easy because I hit him with the lightning. But he can be more of a problem than you'd think for a common. Ouch. Hey, big guy. Hey, little man. This is normally a Stormhawk axe, one of the better weapons in the whole game. We are going to get grease. Okay. Okay, grease we can't use. Epic shiny. Chad, if I'm not mistaken, we are right where you activate Melania's Great Rune. I think, maybe. Reading to get a story has never been my thing. So in that regard, the story part, I'm a little torn. The first time I played this game, I really didn't get the story, understand it. I had to watch YouTube videos to fill in some of the holes and stuff. But now that I'm on, I'm saying it's my 17th run. If that's not right, it's close. Now that I'm there, I'm kind of glad I don't have to endure audio recordings every time I run through this game. The game usually gives you the tools to take on bosses. You just have to be open to new things to try a specific boss. That was one of Jackie's frustrations with me on my first run. I was stuck on the Valiant Gargoyles, and she was telling me, like, they're vulnerable to strike. But all I had for strike was a flail, one of the worst weapons in the game, and it wasn't leveled up as much as my Moon Veil. So I'm like, okay, I can see that the flail might be better for this boss. But one, I'm not good with it. And two, I haven't leveled it up. So it's not as good for me for this boss. And now that I've used all the weapons so much, I can usually use the boss's weakest weapon, but yeah. Would you agree that understanding the story in your first playthrough should be a priority over the ease of playability? No, but I can see how reasonable people would be on the other side of that, who would say yes. I'm not much of a story guy, but if people are, I can get why they'd want that, why it'd be important to them. To me, story is something I discovered after like 4 or 5 playthroughs. Figuring out the game without any guides was impossible, right? I didn't know where to go. You know that first village in Limgrave? There's a knight there, maybe one of Godric's knights. I fought him and his crew for a while, and then once I was getting the hang of that, I fought the troll that jumps in that like passageway. I'll show you on the map, but you probably know what I'm talking about. Right here, the Gatefront Ruins. I fought those guys for a while, and then this passageway by Gatefront here, that's where the troll jumps down from up high, and it's easy enough to bait him into this area and get like a nice fair fight without 7 other people shooting arrows at you and stuff. And I just fought him and dodged his stomps, like level 0 weapon, again and again and again. And my wife is online saying, you know, it says here you can run past him on a horse. And I'm like, no, if I don't get good, if I don't develop skills, I'm going to find that I really need those skills for later on. And so this is Melania's Great Rune. I'm going to show you guys how it works. It'll take a minute, though. Anyway, so I just fought them forever. Then it wasn't long after that I organically found that teleporter that takes you to the beast in Caelid. So now I'm in Caelid. Everything is like red and burnt and ruined. And what was I gonna say? Oh, but the monsters are so hard. I am so unprepared for this challenge. It was it was such a nightmare. And well, heck, I guess that about says it all. What do I want? Avenue balcony at the top? No. Not that. Maybe this. So then I was like way over my head, but there's nothing in the game that makes it obvious that now you're over your head. Like, you shouldn't be here. You need to run back to where you were. I guess I figured it out, but I don't know. It's so easy to find yourself in the wrong area where the scaling is too high. That's why the guide, I think, is so essential. So there's normally an ulcerated tree spirit here. They usually replace it in the randomizer with something hard, but it's just not as hard as the tree spirit is. Ouch. Lindell Soldier Helm. Ouch! So between Taker's cameo and Melania's Great Room, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do have like a decent little regen build where I can run around, and provided I don't get my butt kicked by bosses too much. Let's see how I got hit a little bit? Alright. It's a lot to look at if you're new to looking at it, my health bar. But I got hit, and then using Melania's Great Rune, I was able to regain like a part of how much it hit me. And then Taker's cameo kicked in, and it recovered the next part. And now I'm like, oh man, if I stack this, do I have a build where I can just run around and recover my health a lot? Okay, here's going to be a real test. There's a couple hard guys here. Ouch. I need to heal. Shucks, I was hoping to kill him without taking damage. I'm still excited about this idea that, like, combining these two. Yeah, so do you see how the health bar turns a little gray? That's the Melania's Rune part. And how after a kill, it jumps up a little bit. That's the Taker's cameo part. And I'm enthusiastic that maybe if we have them all together, I can clear a lot of town without running out of health flasks. Can I grow a beard? Yes, yeah. I actually can grow a really thick beard. But it's super gray. I don't think it's very attractive. Kyle and Taylor seem to think it's cool. But I don't think a really gray beard is where it's at. So do you see how I hit him, and now time passes, and that becomes an unrecoverable piece of health. Oh, this is that really difficult archer. Fuck. His timing is the most brutal part. Like, the second I stand up, he hits me with the next one. Fuck, I was early and now I'm fucked. How is his timing so hecking perfect? Okay. We're gonna use the rest of these guys like just to charge our health back up. Beards are sick like Dumbledore. But do you want to look like Dumbledore? Do you really? That's not a good look. That's not who you want to be. My beard ages me a lot. Fuck, shield, hammer. Arrow in the face, walk it off. There you go. Be a man about it, right? What is this guy? Did he fall? No, I didn't get any, like, XP or health. Banish Knight, maybe? That guy? And this guy's another boss. And there's a this is a tough little road we have in front of us. So my hope... I'd love to equip, like, a dagger or something. A throwing knife. And identify someone to come fight without fighting like 30 people at a time. Okay, good tactic. Come here, sweetheart. Good girl. Let's go for the big man. Okay, I think we can just mow through the rest. Finley's hard, but we'll just use the lightning. Good job, chat. Good job, chat. We wrecked him. What are the prizes? Epic shine. 3 epic shinies, chat. Feathers and a note. Grease and some runes. Nice, nice. I don't know what that scarab does for me. The Ash of War scarab. I can see how it... My damage negation, all these numbers are negative. Gray scarab worn directly on the head. These scarab rolls clumps of ashes of war during their labors. Slightly reduces the FP cost of skills, but increases damage taken. Okay, okay. It helps you spam your skill. I know that it's a helmet, but I know that it's one of the helmets in the game that have special properties, and I guess I just didn't understand what it was about. But I suppose it's a little like the talisman that makes your skills consume less FP. And, yeah. Alright, we've by and large done the above ground stuff. Let's see. I don't know how many runes we have, but if we could get it to a level... Oh, we're there. We're so there, chat. 51, so we need about 8,000. Let's take on whoever Goldfree is. That's 20,000. Oh, there we are. Let's see where we stand. So we need 237. You got to be an instant that start cleaving them out. Finster mode. Can you guys help me decode that? You gotta be an instant that start cleaving them out Finster mode. I'm confused. Who's not? You don't know either? The Riddler thought. That's kind of slop. Gibberish. What is blood waffling about? You're talking to an old man, dude. Please. Full sentences, complete thoughts. Type in text in paragraphs like us people born in the 70s do. Almost stay south exclusively? I don't know. I don't think there's anything here, right? Just ways to go down. Cool, cool, cool. He means I have to get jiggy. I was thinking that I wasn't as jiggy as I need to be. What I should probably... Our show is in an hour. So I should probably wrap soon. Let's start making getting to gold free a priority. Nice. Well done, Woody. And yet, I can't believe Melania's rune is winning me over. I just feel like I barely need health flasks at this point. Every time I get into a fight, sure, I might, you know, take a hit or something, but I deliver enough, and these two things are like I'm not even getting whittled down. Okay, so look. Alright, I need a good dodge. I'm on a bad streak. Okay. So now that was bad, right? That was bad. Let's keep fighting and see where this goes. Good. These guys are just freaking health flasks sitting here while I do nothing. And my health is largely restored. Now that wasn't really Melania's rune. That was mostly the cameo filling it up because the fat dude stole my lunch money. How many hours do I have now? We get this a lot. So my guess should be good. I have been saying almost 1,200, but I bet I've passed it. I bet it happened. I'm going to say I have 1,203. Chat, what's your number? I want to hear your guesses, and I'll let you know. How many hours do I have in this game? 1312? No. 1174, 1450, 1207. 1207 is the closest so far. It was 1,209.8. 1,209.8 hours so far. So now we passed 1,200 and we're almost, you know, we're closer to 1,300 than 0, people say. I think I'm going the long way. I think I can get there from here. Xenon wins. Let me see. 1283? No, I saw a 1207. I thought, you know, that guy was off by like 2.8 hours. That was pretty good. Is this death? I think I might be able to... Oh, no, no. All right, all right. If I can't safely drop my stone over the side to gauge the distance, then I can't safely drop in. We'll go this way. That is... You think it was too far? I was going to do the thing where I drop a rainbow stone over the side to check it, but it wasn't safe. Whew. So we have one of those... We have two, like, tough guys here. This sewer troll, maybe. Like a fell twin and a clean rot knight. We have a lion standing where we want to go. One of the... This is a rough one, chat. The dude with the bow that not breaks your stance. Oh, he took his sword out. That helps. Okay, we've doubled the amount of people that are... Oh, we're making it. We're making it. Okay, Not easily, it would seem. Let's get to the boss. Alright, we have Loretta and Moog. We're a little screwed, but at least we made it. You're gonna meet my dog. You'll rue the day. Shit. Alright, that kept us alive. Jesus Christ. Stuck in a corner. Please let me out of the corner. Oh, I'm out of health. I'm fucked. My hands are so sweaty. Alright, we found out who the bosses are. What do I even do? Do I focus on the easy one, which is Loretta, so I can 1v1 Moog? But he's so rough from behind, so to speak. Yeah, PKA's in an hour. I'll give 500 to Taylor if I upload to Spotify. Sit and spin. Like, fuck you. Just... What an insulting fuck shit that... Alright, let's not pay attention to that guy anymore. Alright. I wonder how that fuck idiot asshole would feel if I said I'd bonus his coworker if he did work for me. What an idiot. You know I'm a content creator. You know this is what I do. You should feel bad. You're stupid and you're rude and you're a bit of an asshole. You're socially moronic. Thought I died right there. Always fall for that bait. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I got the joke too, but it was still like, hey, you do this, and I'll hook somebody else up. It's like, okay, well, why are you here? Never come back. I don't know. I don't want to overreact. I think I already have, but oh, because I take it as like I value someone else more than you. So why don't you do work for me, and then I'll give it to somebody else. Like that's how it vibes to me. And it's like I'm the one streaming for you. So like I don't know. Fuck off, die. I don't care. Yeah. Thank you, Runix. I'm sorry. But I think that is going to be it. I should stop. PK is in less than an hour. And I like your spelling of duplicity. That is kind of how it sounds. Anyway, I'm choosing duplicity. I'm really low confidence on it, though. Like, I do think he's going to win, and I guess he's the favorite. But the first fight...
You watching the time?
Yeah, I know what time it is. We're just wrapping up. Okay. The first fight was so close. Maybe I was being pessimistic. I wanted Strickland to lose, but I thought maybe he won. The judges had him winning. Most media organizations had him winning. Duplessis won. But if Strickland had won, it would have been just as controversial. Excuse me. So, it was essentially almost a tie last time. I don't come in with a lot of confidence. Duplessis' style feels so risky. Like he bum rushes in, head down, overhead rights. And I'm just like, Strickland won't keep it cool. He won't keep up the teep kicks. Strickland's a very dangerous fighter. I don't like to watch his boring ass hiding behind his jab and his Philly shell the whole time. But I do like to root against him. I love to hate him. And yeah, anyway, so that's it. Am I going to stream tomorrow? Yes, for sure. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm rooting for Duplessis, whatever. But I'm not confident in him. But this is a good chance for him to show what he can do. I am confident we have 25,000 more runes. So I just want to do that before we go. We probably have another level of runes. Okay, chat. I think that's a wrap. I gotta work. I'll see you guys soon. And until tomorrow.